Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. Today we're tackling a common challenge for manufacturers: transitioning a medical device that is CE marked under the European Union's Medical Device Regulation, or MDR, to a Class 2 or Class 3 registration in China. While having a CE mark is an essential prerequisite, it is not a direct passport to the Chinese market. The National Medical Products Administration, or NMPA, has its own comprehensive and distinct regulatory framework. The foundation of China's current system is the Provisions for Medical Device Registration and Filing, which became effective on October 1, 2021. This regulation aims to align with international standards, but it codifies several requirements unique to China. The first and most critical step for any foreign manufacturer is appointing a China agent. This local, licensed entity is mandatory and acts as your legal representative, handling all regulatory interactions with the NMPA, from submission to post-market surveillance. Your MDR technical documentation provides a strong basis for the NMPA submission, but it cannot be used as is. The entire dossier must be restructured, translated into Mandarin, and submitted through the NMPA's Electronic Regulated Product Submission System. A key document you must create is the Product Technical Requirement, or PTR. This document specifies the performance benchmarks, safety standards, and testing methods for your device, and it forms the basis for local testing. Even with extensive testing data from your EU submission, China requires in-country type testing at an NMPA-accredited laboratory. These tests validate the device against the standards defined in your PTR. While provisions introduced in 2021 allow for self-testing the ports in some cases, this requires the manufacturer to have the necessary qualified testing capabilities. Another significant hurdle is the Clinical Evaluation Report, or CER. The NMPA provides a few pathways. First, check if your device is listed in the NMPA's Catalog of Medical Devices exempt from clinical evaluation. If it is, the process is significantly streamlined. If not, you may be able to leverage clinical data from an equivalent device already approved in China. It is also possible to use your overseas clinical data from the EU, but this often requires supplementary data or justification to demonstrate compliance with Chinese clinical requirements. If these pathways are not viable, a local clinical trial in China becomes necessary. Once submitted, the Center for Medical Device Evaluation reviews the dossier, a process that can take anywhere from 16 to over 26 months for Class 2 and 3 devices. The NMPA registration certificate, once issued, is valid for 5 years, after which you must apply for renewal. This entire process demands meticulous preparation and local expertise. If your company needs assistance navigating the complexities of global market access in China or other regions, Pure Global is here to help. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.